I survived 300 days in hardcore Minecraft Bedrock edition. If I die even once, this world will be deleted forever. Also, according to YouTube, 99% of you that actually watch my videos are not subscribed. If you enjoy the video, consider subscribing. It helps me out a ton and you keep getting cool videos like these. This is how I survived 300 days in hardcore Minecraft Bedrock edition. I'm going to be working on making an ominous bottle farm that we can get a whole bunch of emeralds, because I'm going to be working on collecting every single enchantment in the game. Okay, let me just fly over to my pillager outpost. Now I need to delete this entire top floor. And there we go, now I can start working on making this farm. Alright, right here is going to be a spawn spot where all the pillagers are going to spawn. And there's one, and there, and there. Alright, it's looking pretty good. Okay, now I'm just gonna speed up making this farm. Let me just place down the walls. And just like that. Let me place down some water. And put a little roof over the top. And the collection system. Now let's just make the trident killer. Let me just add a lever, and there we go, it should be working. I also made a little place to AFK. Okay, the only thing I'm missing for this farm is scaffolding, so I need to go find a jungle and get some bamboo. Alright, I just found a jungle, and now hopefully we can find some bamboo because there's a pretty small jungle. I just found one singular piece of bamboo, but I'll take it. Okay, I'm gonna stick it in my sugarcane farm and bone meal it and get a bunch of bamboo. Alright, now let's just craft some scaffolding and finish this farm. Now let's just turn the farm on, and yes, the villagers are dying to the trident killer. Okay, I'm just gonna AFK for a while. Alright, we got a bunch of ominous bottles. Now I'm just gonna fly up to my raid farm and get a bunch of emeralds. Okay, I did a bunch of raids and got about 9 stacks of emeralds. Okay, that should be enough to get me started. Now let me just go start trading with my villagers. Alright, let's just send this guy down. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's just get more farmers. Brewing stands. Stone cutters. Now I'll just make a place to put every villager so we can have every enchantment in the game. Okay, we got our first villager and it's going to be trading me bookshelves. Now let me just label it books. Okay, we got Unbreaking 3. Alright, Unbreaking 3. Okay, I went ahead and labeled every single enchantment that we're going to need, and let's just get started. Okay, I'm going to do this to kind of help organize. Now let me just dye all these signs yellow. And use glowing ink sacs to make them brighter. Okay, now let's just start rerouting villagers. Okay, we got Aqua Infinity. Bro, I just realized you can actually use a piston with a lectern and you can just use a lever. Alright, see this guy? He's trading fire aspect 1. Flick the lever, and boom. Thorns 3. Also, just want to point out this only works on Bedrock Edition. So yeah, I'm just going to use this to get all the rest of the books that I need. It should speed up the process. Okay, all I need is density 5, and then I have every enchantment in the game. I'm just going to reroute until I get density 5. Okay, you need to go. Okay, take 2. Bro, this is so frustrating. They're just not giving me the enchantment that I need. Okay, finally, after a couple of hours, I finally have a villager that trades density 5. And with that, I have every single enchantment in the game. This took me way too long to get all these villagers. Okay, I'm going to show you all the enchantments. So we got books that shades bookshelves. We got Mending, Unbreaking 3, Curse of Vanishing, Aqua Infinity, Blast Protection 4, Curse of Binding, Depth Strider 3, Feather Falling 4, Fire Protection 4, Frostwalker 2, Project Protection 4, Respiration 3, Thorns 3, Bane of Arthropods 5, Breach 4, Density 5, Efficiency 5, Fire Aspect 2, Looting 3, Impaling 5, Knockback 2, Sharpness 5, Smite 5, Channeling, Flame, Infinity, Quick Charge 3, Riptide 3, Multi-Shot, Piercing 4, Power 5, Punch 2, Silk Touch, Lore 3, Fortune 3, Luck of the Sea 3, and Lunge 3. Alright, so now I'm going to be making a villager head to go over top of my villager trading hall. Okay, so this is all the materials that I'm going to be needing. And let's just get started building this villager head. Okay, the villager head is done, and I think it turned out pretty good. Okay, now I'm just gonna make the door. Let me just grab out my door in redstone. And let me just make a little hole in the ground so I can add the redstone dust. Then we just place the door and place the button. And let me just connect up the redstone dust. Just like this, and there we go. Now we can just cover it back up with sand. Okay, I've got 2 villagers in here, and I'm going to make a villager breeder up here. Okay, I'm not sure how I'm gonna make this, but let me just get my villagers up here. Let me just make a little staircase. Okay, the villagers are up here. Now I'm just gonna place down some beds. And let me just push you over here. Break that. Okay, there we go. Alright, so the villagers will be here, and now let me just place down some trap doors for the baby villagers to fall off. Let's just place down a piston, and some ladders. Okay, let me just break this, and this one over here as well. I'm going to place down a dispenser for the bread so I can dispense bread to the villagers. And I'm going to place down some beds as well. Okay, let me just place a lever. Add some bread. Okay, we already got some villagers. And let me just get down here, and I'm just gonna have to work on making a little place for the villagers to fall down. Okay, I'm just gonna place down some trap doors. And let me just mine these blocks. I'm just gonna place a block right here. And I can just flip this lever. Okay, let me just show you around. I got this little place here that I can go down and the villagers can fall down. And I come up here, here's the villagers will all fall right here, and I can just flip this lever so it breeds more villagers. And yeah, this villager breeder and trading hall is now completely done. Okay, now I'm just going to get ready for a really big project that I'm going to be working on in the next video, which is going to involve a lot of mining. So I'm just going to craft some netherite pickaxes. And I'm just going to fully max them out as well. Now I'm just going to go to the nether. And I'm going to have to go get 3 wither skulls. Which I'm going to use to make a beacon, but not in this video. Now we can start killing wither skeletons, and hopefully we get the wither skeleton head. Okay, nice. We got our first wither skull. Alright, and we got our second one. And the third one. Alright, now I'm just gonna head back to the overworld. Now I just need to mine a bunch of iron for the beacon. Okay, I'm going to need about 24 stacks of iron. So I'm just gonna see how much I can get before day 300. It is now day 300, and this is all the iron that I managed to collect. Okay, I'm just gonna stick the shulker box in here along with all the items that I'm going to be using in the next video. And as the sun sets on day 300, that is how I survived 300 days in Hardcore Minecraft Bedrock Edition. And guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe.